Well, hey, Shepherd Youth, welcome to Worship Wednesday. My name is Jeff. I'm glad you're tuning in or checking us out on the blog. Uh, for this first time for me taking you through Worship Wednesday, we say this all the time, right? And so when we're in service together on weekends or on D groups, you may have heard me say that these songs that we're singing, when we're singing about worship and we're singing these worship songs, I'll say things like, these songs aren't just words that sound pretty or sound good, but these songs that we are singing together are songs that are pulled directly from Scripture. And so for today, for the Worship Wednesday, I wanted to read a passage in Scripture, and I wanted to pull out of that a song that we sing all the time. And many of you probably know where this song comes from when it comes to the Bible, but I think it would be fun to do it together today. And so I'm going to read this passage. It's in Psalm 23. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake." Verse 4, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." And verse 6 says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever." And so I'll give you a couple seconds wherever you're watching this from. And based off of that passage, I want you to maybe take a guess at what song we're going to sing together. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you're listening to that passage, two verses that come to mind that maybe will help you is verse 4 says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Right? And then verses 5 and 6 are another connection to what song we're going to sing. Verse 5 says, "You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." And then it says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me" in verse 6. So the song that we're singing a little bit of today is "Surrounded." Some of you guys might know it as "Fight My Battles," right? And this song, in the very beginning of the song, pulls directly from Psalm 23, right? The beginning of the song says, "There's a table that you prepared for me," right? And again, verse 5 in Psalm 23 says, "You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies." It says, "In the presence of my enemies." There it is, right? And then later in the song, in verse 2, after we go through, "This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I..." Right? Verse 2 says, "In the valley, I know that you're with me. And surely your goodness and your mercy follow me." Right? Again, that verse is directly from Psalm 23. Verses 6 says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me." And verse 4 says, "Even though I walk through the valley." And so again, I just want to remind you guys, as you are worshiping today on this Worship Wednesday, I want you to remember that these songs are not just words that sound cool, that we love to sing together. These are songs that have been written directly from Scripture. And so I'm going to sing a little bit of this song. And here's my challenge for you all. Sometime over the next week, I want you to maybe pick your favorite worship song, something that you hear sing at Shepherd Youth, or maybe something that you've been listening to on Spotify or on iTunes. Pick one of your favorite worship songs, and I'm challenging you to read through the lyrics of that song and see where those lyrics to the song maybe come from in the Bible. All right? I want to challenge you to do that. But before I let you go, I'm going to sing a little bit of this song. And again, just sing with me, but just know when you're singing "Surrounded," from this moment on, if you've never realized, you are singing Psalm 23 over your life. And that is a very good thing. All right, let's sing. 1, There's a table that you prepared for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body and your blood you shed for me. This is how I fight my battles. And I believe you've overcome, and I will lift my song of praise for all you've done. And this is how I fight my battles. 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 This is how I. Verse 2, here it is. In the valley, I know that you're with me, and surely your goodness and your mercy follow me. So my weapons are praise and thanksgiving. This is how I fight my battle. Oh, come on, yeah. And I believe you've overcome, and I will lift my song of praise for all you've done. Last time, here it is. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I love y'all. Again, I miss you guys, and I know that quarantine has been crazy, but I want to remind you guys to keep fighting your battles, even from in the home. I know that it can be tough, but God is with you. Surely He is with you. If you're in a dark valley, God is with you. His mercy will follow you and comfort you in the midst of whatever you're going through. Again, I love you guys. Sing this song maybe a few times this week, and know that you're singing Psalm 23 over your life. And again, challenge you to jump into the Bible, maybe find a song that you love and find where that song comes from in the Bible. All right? I love you guys. Peace.